For many years until mid-high school, I would accompany my mom on her summer business trip to various places in Europe. While she was working during the day, a local college student was usually hired to take me places. At night, I would sometimes leave my hotel room, go down to the beach, play with the local kids, pet some hungry stray animals roaming the streets, or just explore the neighborhood until I was completely tired out. At age 15, I went to Vienna, Austria, hopping on trains and off onto buses filled with tourists like me. But for the first time, I was completely solo. When coming to Alston, I thought that navigating public transportation in a new city would be this easy. On my first day of internships at 7 a.m., I stepped out into the fresh air outside of Parkvale Lab number 38 and put in my AirPods listening to music as I inputted my company's address into Google Maps. I got onto the first 66 bus that arrived at the stop, not realizing that a bus can have the same number but different destinations. After a few minutes, I realized what had happened and retraced my steps back to the original stop and eventually made it to work. The next day, I made sure not to make the same mistake. As I was approaching the stop I was supposed to get off at, the driver just blew past it. I thought, that's strange. Maybe he just missed it and will stop at the next one. But it happened again and again. At that point, I'm about 3 stops past the one I was supposed to get off. So I go up to the driver and say, "Hey, I think you missed my stop back there." To which he replied, "You have to press a stop button on the pole." So I do, and he stops. I finally get to work. My average commute time was about 45 minutes to an hour long. When one day I missed the bus, I decided to take my bike into work instead because I knew I was going to be late anyways. I thought that maybe I could be faster than the bus, but I was skeptical, so I timed the ride taking the same route as the bus. I discovered it takes only 15 minutes by bike to get to work. Since then, I've downloaded an app on my phone that is basically Google Maps, but for bikes, and I realized that you can traverse the city much quicker by bike. At the same time, I like it a lot because it makes me feel like a bird, and it allows me to take in my surroundings in more detail. I think that my annoyance with my long commute at first, to waking up every day excited to bike off to my internship, shows how challenging a simple assumption about the easiest and best way to do something has been very rewarding. While just at the beginning stages of my professional work, like you, I am trying to figure out the best path in life where my values and passions align. For instance, when getting to know one of my roommates, Marco, who you all heard play cello earlier, I learned that he had always been very musical, but he wasn't sure how to translate this passion into a career. At his internship with the St. Stephen's Youth Program, he initially just volunteered with the kids, but felt like he could offer more. He approached his mentor with an idea. He wanted to start giving music lessons to the kids and has found that becoming a music educator is something he would really enjoy because he believes that every kid should have the opportunity to pursue music. If he didn't ask his mentor if he could do this, he may not have realized that these two things he loves doing could be combined, and he would not feel as fulfilled. I want to leave you with this after hearing our stories. Don't settle for what is easy, challenge those assumptions, and follow your heart most importantly. Thank you.